About 10 or 15 years ago, I read an incredible book, The Secret Life of Plants. Lots of people have heard about it. Stevie Wonder did a double album on The Secret Life of Plants. The images that we remember of the sprouts growing and the grass growing and stop motion photography where everything was condensed down in time was all inspired by The Secret Life of Plants. It was one of the most famous books ever written in the field of kind of metaphysical phenomenon surrounding plants. Anyway, Burton Tompkins, the author of that book, also wrote a book called The Secret Life of Nature. And in that book, they talked about divas, which are basically energies that surround holy, sacred spots that particularly like to hang out at sacred cliffs and crags and hills. And when I first came here and saw that, I thought about that book. There is a diva that lives in that mountain right there. And it takes the form sometimes of an eagle, and sometimes it takes the form of a lion's head. And if you look at that hill long enough, sometimes you start seeing, oh, there's a lion's head in there. Sometimes you see there's an eagle in there. And this is the kind of thing that Native Americans were into, and it was kind of things that, you know, hippies are kind of turned on to. But there is some kind of a truth to it. There's no question that there's an energy that, see, here comes the eagles right now. There's the three of them. They're all there. Look at that. Oh my God, there's 5 of them. You see what I mean? There's no question that there's some kind of a truth to it. And that really is one of the grandest parts of the mystery. We really don't know the truth about nature. When nature is left undisturbed, when things are intact, when the ecology is intact, there's a lot of magic. And to me, that's the light. That's where the cracks in the cosmic egg appear. There he is right there. They rule this area. They are out most of the year. Even in the winter, they'll be running around. Not in the dead of winter, but from now on through till November, they'll be flying around these peaks and they'll be perusing the cliffs. They are a real symbol of a healthy ecology. Without the natural intact forests, without the little rodents that like to live on the floor of the forest, those animals cannot live, and they are absolutely graceful. Beautiful, gorgeous, and if you can get a feather, it's like a gift from God. It really is one of the best finds in this forest. When you tune in to those kinds of frequencies in nature, like the diva that lives in that mountain right there, there's an immediate response. It's kind of like what Cleve Baxter discovered. Cleve Baxter was an IRS, it was a CIA lie detector guy. And he used to basically interrogate people with lie detector tests. Well, one day he decided to change jobs, and he went to work for the New York City Police Department. And when he was doing that, there was something happens, like somebody watered the plant in the coffee break room or something like that. And he had this idea of hooking up the lie detector machine to a plant. And he wanted to detect, if he watered it, how quickly the plant would react. Well, he watered the plant, he did that, he watered the plant, nothing happened. And then he had this idea of, in his training, if they show imminent danger to the person being interrogated, they will react, and this will show up on the lie detector test. So he thought, oh, maybe I'll just pour hot coffee on the plant or something like that. Well, he was about to do that, and he dipped the leaf into a hot coffee, and nothing happened. But then he thought to burn the leaf of the plant, and the plant instantly reacted at the moment he thought it, at 13 minutes and 55 seconds into his polygraph test. This completely transformed his career and became a major part of what his work over the last 35 years has been about, which is researching how plants instantly respond to your consciousness. It's your thoughts. Plants read your mind. And this is kind of what happened here with this diva. It instantly read our mind. It instantly knew what was going on. And it precipitated that synchronicity of those 5 eagles flying over right now, which have now disappeared.